Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing on this, beautiful Wednesday night? As you guys know, there was no Miami Monday because we're gonna do a joint show on Friday, basically covering the Miami Hurricanes and the Florida Gators since they both play. But it's Seminole Wednesday. Seminole Wednesday. We're here to talk about the Florida State Seminoles. Now, all you Florida State Seminoles, don't rush in here all at the same time. Don't jump in the comment section all at the same time. We know you're not going to show up. We know you're not. After being stung by Yellow Jackets in Ireland, I'm pretty sure most of your fan base is not going to show up. They're right now licking their wounds. you know, went over there to good old Ireland and got whooped. You know what's funny to me? All off season, I sat here and listened to all you Florida State fans talk about how Mario lost to Georgia Tech and take a knee and how great the Seminoles going to be this year. I also listened to the Seminoles cry all off season about not getting into the playoffs. They also try to convince me that 63-3 didn't happen. Oh, all our starters was gone, this, that, and the third. Florida State fans, I want to know the excuses. I don't want y'all to hide. As a matter of fact, young Seminole, we're looking for you. Henry Lee, we're looking for you. We are looking for you. We need explanation. Florida State fans, we need some explanations. Before the game got played, that's y'all favorite term, Florida State fans. The game's got to get played. But before the games got played, y'all had a lot to say. Y'all was in here telling me how great of a team y'all are. Y'all got the best D-line. Y'all got the best offensive line. Y'all about to go to Dublin. Y'all about to be shutting that thing down by halftime. Y'all going to blow them out. Them score predictions was utterly ridiculous. Y'all were talking about putting up, 40 points, dropping 50 burgers on them. And then you went to Ireland. You danced a little bit, enjoyed yourself, and then Georgia Tech did the ultimate enjoying of themselves because they beat the brakes off you. Yes, 5 seconds left in the game, kicker lined up, boom, right in there, bam, game over. Florida State, you lost. Now, in typical Florida State fashion, you can't find a Florida State fan. You can't. You really can't. they came in here all off season talking all that trash. Oh my God! Best coach in the ACC, best coach in the entire college football. Mike Norvell. Henry Lee came in here telling me about Mario not taking a knee, calling him Super Dummy Mario and this and that. Well, where is Super Dummy Norvell at? Super Dummy Norvell. Where is Super Dummy Norvell at? He came out there with that scripted first drive, marched down the field, scored, boom. And I was scared. I ain't even gonna lie, I was scared a little bit. I was like, man, they looking explosive out there. Them running backs just having a way. And then Georgia Tech just hit me with that Lee Curso. Not so fast, my friend. They marched down the field and put up their own points. And after that, Florida State disappeared. Yes. Disappeared just like their chances of making it into the 2023 playoffs. Well, guess what? We can go ahead and pencil them out of the 2024 1-2. First team in the year of 2024 to be eliminated from the playoffs already. Now I know they still got a little chance, but we're gonna go ahead and just go ahead and pencil Florida State out. What we seen from Florida State this weekend was absolutely trash, garbage with Suda. I feel like I've been lied to. I've been bamboozled. They mods and all the 247 sports guys, all the rivals, all the war chant. I feel like I'm not subscribed to any of those, but I kind of feel like I'm entitled to a refund. Seriously. They had me believing they had a top 5 defensive line in the country. I'm talking about Patrick Pate, Darrell Jackson, Joshua Foreman, Marvin Jones Jr. Oh my God. I thought Florida State defensive line was going to be able to push the whole city of Rome. That's what they told me. They were going to be invading back rooms, invading backfields, invading every single quarterback in the nation. I didn't see none of that. As a matter of fact, I saw a Georgia Tech quarterback that left the game without being sacked. I think his jersey. Listen, he could sign a jersey right now with a pen, with a pencil, and that'll be the only dirt on that jersey. They ain't do nothing. That man went over there and had his way with Florida State. Florida State, my God, all that hype over this offseason, just to go over there and shit the bed in Ireland. You chose to go to a whole new continent. I'm talking about straight over there to Europe just to shit the bed in front of America. My goodness. Now, I know Florida State fans, they like to sue everybody. Are you going to sue Georgia Tech for beating y'all and humiliating y'all in front of millions of people? I think that game had like almost 5 million viewers or whatever. So are you guys going to sue Georgia Tech for humiliating y'all? Are you going to sue? Because right now it seems like you're suing everybody. Are you going to sue them? You got your players over there looking mad crazy. Like mad crazy. Seriously. You got Lesnar. This is a freshman that probably hardly was going to see the field, but he's out there watching and staring down the Georgia Tech players as they come off the bus. Like, where did he get that from? Who did he see do that he was wanting to mimic that? Who did he see do that? What kind of culture Mike Norvell got going on at Florida State where you stare down your opponent before the game and then they laugh at you after the game? Now, I saw a Georgia Tech player basically in the locker room celebrate with one of Florida State towels, and they said these boys was ranked number 10 in the country. They trash, garbage. I'm like, God damn, Florida State fans, y'all gonna let them talk about y'all like that, man? Oh my God, William McMillian in the building, the first Florida State fan I've seen since the beat down in Ireland. My goodness, I'm gonna put a link in the chat, man. Florida State fans, y'all play Bill O'Brien and them and the Boston College, Eagles this week. So of course that's a Monday night game. Y'all are still absorbing all the criticism. Some of your players done deleted their social media because they can't take the heat that's being brought to them. But my goodness, talking about going over to Europe to shit the bed. Y'all fans convinced me all off season that y'all was going to win the ACC, that y'all was playoff bounds, that Mike Norvell was coming into this season with vengeance on his mind, and I didn't get to see none of that. All I saw was a team that was unprepared, a team that was overhyped, a team that has no sense of direction, especially at the linebackers position. Your secondary made all the tackles. That means your D-line didn't do nothing, and your linebackers damn near let them get to the third level almost every goddamn play. That's tough. Them boys almost ran for 200 on y'all. Ran the ball down your throat. Brent Key even told the goddamn reporter, what do we got to do? Run the ball. Y'all. Listen, man, the link is in the chat. I don't expect this to be a long show tonight, guys, honestly. All the Florida State fans that's normally in here, that normally on the mic, they're too chicken. They're not going to do it tonight. They're still licking their wounds. They're still in their, echo chambers. They're consulting each other. They're trying to make sure each other don't walk off the cliff or whatever. Is that in third? It's like that one little scene from The Waterboy. Oh no, we suck again. Yes, reality has struck Florida State. All the transfer portal ain't transfer portaling this year. And I tried to tell them. I tried. Florida State fans, I tried. I told y'all was going to fall back this year. No, T2Y, no, we're not. We're not going to fall back. Yes, you are. You didn't go into the portal and get the amount of talent that you thought you were supposed to. You went into that portal and got potential pieces. Well, what you just seen was you going to Darling and you got potentially destroyed. You got potentially humiliated. No. What are you talking about? Ain't no potential. We saw it. It's a fact. You went and got destroyed. You went and got humiliated. And on top of that, after the whooping, y'all had planned to spend an extra day in Dublin. What did you do the next day? What did you do the next day in Dublin? I want to know. I need some answers, FSU fans. After taking a beating in Dublin and spending the extra day over there, what did y'all do on that extra day? Did you drink some Guinness? Did you drink some Irish moss? Did you drink some Irish liquor? What did you do? I mean, some of the players probably ain't old enough to drink, but what did y'all do? What did y'all do? Man.
They drink because they drinking laws over there is totally different, bro. What's going on, T2Y?
What's going on, man? FSU fans, I need some names in the chat. FSU fans, I need some name in the chat. Some players on your team that you thought should have stayed in Ireland, shouldn't have came back. FSU fans, I need some names in the chat, FSU fans, of some of the players that went to Ireland that should have stayed in Ireland after that game. I need y'all to speak now. Speak now. Obviously, you play Boston College. We're going to talk about Boston College. They're predicted to win like 4.5 games this year. They're just like the Florida Gators. The Florida Gators and the Boston College Eagles, they're the same team in 2024. They're the same team in 2024. William McMillian says Florida State 35, Miami 23. Williams, after watching you play Georgia State, nobody believes you, sir. Nobody believes you. Nobody will believe you. Nobody. You don't even believe you. You don't even believe you. Where are you, FSU fans? Henry Lee, bring that ass here, boy. Who else? Who else was in here talking mad? Do I have to pull some receipts? Do I have to pull receipts?
They're not gonna show up until after Saturday, bro. If we lose, and don't let it be that we win. If we win, oh, you definitely won't see them.
So I see some names that should have stayed in Dublin. You got Omar Graham. You got Jeremiah Byers. Devontae Brown. Oh, okay. So you just gonna name those guys. Marcus. So you just gonna name those guys. Well, what about your boy Peyton? What about your boy Darrell Jackson? What about your boy Joshua? What about your boy Marvin Jones Jr.? What about them? You just want to name Graham, Byers, and Brown? Those the only guys that should have stayed in Dublin? Are those the only guys that should have stayed in Dublin? Oh, they say they benched. They say they benched Devontae Brown. You benched them a little too late. Benched them a little too late. You started this man. You started him over Hussey. Y'all was telling me all off season how great Hussey's gonna be, and then you got Devontae Brown. Come on, man. Y'all went over to Ireland and embarrassed the whole state of Florida. Y'all supposed to be the state champs. Ain't that what y'all told me? Y'all was the state champs. He said them was the worst, the 3 worst. But let's talk about all season. I listened to Florida State fans tell me how this man was a grown man. Oh, man, I can't wait to see him play. He's going to do great things for Florida State. I'm talking about your freshman, Cam Davis. Now, Cam Davis, I seen him go out on a little, I want to say a little screen, and he dropped it. My boy had the same amount of yards that I did sitting here watching the game. 0.
You crucial, bro.
0. God dang it. All season. I had to listen to these lies. We are a competitor. Feinbaum is wrong about us. They say we don't believe in the top. We don't belong in the top 10. We about to show them. Oh, we better than that. Oh, they going to learn not to keep Florida State out the playoffs. No. Well, They don't have to keep y'all out. Y'all gonna keep y'all out. Now, Boston College, man. Let's talk about Boston College. Boston College. Nah, forget that. Florida State lost to Georgia and Georgia Tech. That's 2 Georgia teams. They can't even go into the state of Georgia no more. They can't even cross that line no more. That's tough. That's tough. Just went out and you guys went over there and embarrassed the Big Three. You embarrassed the Big Three. Florida State, UCF make a run this year. They probably should replace y'all in the Big Three. Just utterly terrible. My gosh, terrible. Garbage. Just like I told you, Chris. All that talking. I ain't seen a Henry Lee today. Henry Lee, where you at? We need some answers. Henry Lee. Henry Lee, we need some answers. You was a week ago. Oh, it was Big Dummy Mario, Super Dummy Mario. I'm gonna need you to come on in here and explain this Georgia Tech whooping. FSU don't lose to Georgia Tech. Remember, we finna go over there and show y'all how to play some real football. Don't you remember that? Don't you remember that? What? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Again. I'm gonna need some Florida State fans to come in here and stand on business.
You know what though, T2? I was listening to a podcaster who's a good friend of yours and is a pretty good friend of mine. Well, becoming a good friend of mine. And he said 2 things that were very important. He said that a lot of the Florida State fans are not going to like this. He was like, but there are 2 things about Georgia Tech that's different than Florida State. He said, for one, Georgia Tech's a team. He said, Georgia Tech's a team and Florida State is a group of individuals. That's what he said. He also said they have a good coach. Mike Norvell basically has come from Memphis. And yeah, he has gotten kids in there. He has gotten people to fit his system. But the thing is that it's the same song and dance over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? But that one part stuck with me mainly, and it was mainly like Georgia Tech's a team and Florida State is just a group of individuals. So that just lets me know, just makes me want to ask the question, when are they going to become a team? If they not now, then when are they? I mean, it's one game. I'm sure they'll bounce back and beat Boston College. But then again, what if they don't? And they start out 0-2. Now you're going to have some problems. Now you got to start asking questions. What's going on? And when are they going to get it together? Now you got to start looking at your coaches. And the main one they're going to look at is Norvell. Your defense, your offense. If it's a player issue, you're going to have to start looking to your players. If it's DJ Uiagalelei and he can't throw the ball, I mean, you and I both sat there and watched the whole game, T2I. When he threw that ball when the man was in the corner and he threw it over his head, when my man was right in front of him, when they circled it on the replay, he had that man beat. You and I both seen that. What about if the shit don't work, bro? What are they going to do if the shit don't work?
Since FSU fans want to disappear, they want to act like they don't. Let's go. Let's do it.
You got too many lies tonight. Damn, man. Too many damn lies tonight. What you been drinking already tonight?
Hey, he coming here on bad energy. Talking about I'm telling lies.
You been telling?
I ain't told one lie yet.
That's a lie right there in itself.
So what y'all gonna go with?
I thought you said your preacher told you to stop lying.
What's y'all game plan for this game? What y'all gonna do? What did
We broke that down last week. We told you that we're gonna run the
What
damn
did
ball down.
No. I heard what y'all said, but what did Norvell tell y'all? What did he say he's gonna do? What did Norvell say in his press conference before this game? What's y'all game plan?
See, that's a trick question for you to just do another troll shit. I ain't gonna really answer you that. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna run the ball down their throat. We're gonna set up play action pass.
So Norvell ain't give y'all the game plan? What he said? Georgia takes a tough opponent.
What Mario? What Mario game plan?
They're gonna be very competitive.
Break it down in the press conference.
That's what he said. Georgia Tech gonna be a tough opponent.
What Mario
said? They're gonna come in here. They're gonna be they're gonna give us a competitive game. They're gonna play 30 minutes. They're a very tough football team.
Yep, that's exactly what it did.
They got some good coaches. All their guys over there are very experienced.
It's called coach speak. I don't know why you playing like that. Tell me you know ball without telling me you don't know ball, man.
That's what he told y'all, didn't he? He gave y'all that good old coach.
That's good that you're doing that right now. That's good that you're doing that. So next week I can do that against you then with Mario.
You know what I heard from Georgia Tech press conference?
I can't wait. You heard the same thing.
Allegedly, Georgia Tech said, "Man, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna pound the ball. They can't stop it." They claim that they got one of the best D line in the country, which I seen a list today. Which they weren't even on it. Miami was on there number 3, by the way.
By who? By PFF? Who? Hold on. Stop.
Thank you,
Stop. Who made that list? Who made that list?
Focus.
Who made it? You made that on Microsoft Word. What list was that?
That's on PFF.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's when it suits you, you can use it. I got you.
PFF.
Okay. When it suits you, I got you.
I can pull it up for you now.
Hold on. PFF had DJ above Cam Ward. So now we can use
sometimes. They're not perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Now it's good to use. I got you. I see. Hey, double standards right there, like double standards.
They're not perfect. Everybody not perfect.
Yeah.
Let me show y'all this. See, listen.
Y'all a trip, boy. Y'all a trip.
I went on Google. I had to screenshot this. I had to. I'm just minding my own business. Let me go Google some stuff. And then I see this opinion. Undefeated Miami Hurricanes will win the ACC.
Why are we talking about Miami? It's Florida State Wednesday.
Look, there's a Florida State guy in the picture.
So it's Florida State Wednesday. Why are we talking about Miami?
Who they say will challenge us for the ACC?
Are we?
Is that so it's Seminole related.
Is this not week 0? Are we playing Miami this week?
Yeah, but let's get back on Florida State.
Yeah.
Let me put that score prediction back up there.
You made that on Microsoft Word, didn't you?
I ain't do nothing. I was like, oh man, this is what's up.
See, I got to tell you, you get creative with your graphics you make and all this fake ass, news that you put out there.
That up. You go check Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, I seen you like taking it off Twitter, all them fake ass Microsoft Word graphics.
So for all you Seminole fans that are uniform heads that wants to know what the team is wearing and all that kind of stuff, they put that out there. They put it out there. You know what you guys are wearing?
No, I didn't see it. I ain't been on Twitter today.
They say they basically saying y'all might wear all garnet.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Might be an all garnet game for y'all.
I like the all garnets. That's cool.
So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Somebody said they prefer the white jerseys and the garnet pants and traditional helmet.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own, man. I mean,
we'll beat you black and blue.
Yeah.
Man. So you got RG3.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That goes in favor to Florida State. And then talking about overall coaching resume, because of course that would be Dabo Swinney. But if you talk about names by the month of October, and oh, by the way, if you look at the most recent coaching trends in the ACC, it's safe to say, Madeline, Coach Norvell is the best head coach currently in the ACC. I'm not talking.
Oh boy, you fool, boy.
Talking about overall coaching resume, because of course that would be Dabo Swinney. But if you talk about the here and now, based on what Coach Norvell has done recently in Tallahassee, it's safe to say he's the best coach. So when you talk about being one of the best coaches, not just in college football, but in the ACC, along.
wish we could watch the college football games we actually care about.
You can on ESPN with Sling.
Man, best D-lines, Pro Football Focus. Ohio State, Michigan. This is what America is saying. The great land of the free. This is what they're saying. So who are you not to believe what the great country of America is saying about them? So y'all gonna have to be on some other high horse, but y'all gonna lose the game.
So let's break that down. So you trying to tell me Ole Miss got a top 5 defense?
I ain't telling you nothing.
That's what you're using that as your information. So you have to stand on it.
Look.
If you going off of that with Miami, you have to stand on it. You gotta stand on it. You're using it in your defense. You gotta stand on it. Tell me Ole Miss got a top 5 defense then.
You see that cruiser?
Did you hear what I said? You standing on it. If you use it for your information.
What Ole Miss got? Ex Pro Football Focus. You know what they got. I ain't on the lane train.
Just plead the.
That's all I'll just tell you. Hey, man, it be like that. It be like that sometimes.
Stand on it then. Use it.
All I'm saying is I'm looking down this list. I see a Notre Dame. Well, y'all play them, by the way. That's that top defensive line. Y'all played 2 teams on this list already.
Hey.
3 teams on this list. They're going to 10-2.
Yeah, can you scroll down all the way to the bottom where it's at? What's that say at the bottom?
I know what it say at the top. Pro Football. Quarterback sacks, forced fumbles.
The only Ole Miss defensive player that I know of is the one from Texas A&M.
Palmer playing this year?
No, let's not compare most players.
Darrell Jackson playing this year?
Yeah.
Patrick Payton played this year?
Was the dude sitting ahead of them playing at all?
Against the Georgia offensive line.
Was the people ahead of them playing at all?
I'm talking about your guys that playing this year. The guys that was ahead of them ain't playing.
But you're using that as an example.
They left.
You're right. So they get more playing time this year.
So
the guys that
I watched on your D line that played against Georgia that couldn't get no penetration. Those are the guys that are playing this year. That's what.
Okay, first off, hold on. Let's not lie and say there was no penetration because I just watched the game again the other night. There was plenty of penetration. I don't know what you're talking about.
On the play. You really watched that again? You watched that game again? You just made history, young sister. You are officially the first Seminole to watch that game again. The massacre in the Orange Bowl. You are the first Seminole. You are making history. You the first Seminole I heard that watched that Georgia Tech, not Georgia Tech, that Georgia versus Florida State game again. You're the first fan. You're the first FSU fan I've ever heard to say that they watched that game again. Man, that's tough. Whew. Whoa. Man, but like I said, defensive line, the ones you saw against Georgia, those are who's playing this year. The guys that y'all said opt out and they were first string and they were going to the league, they not coming here. They're not here this year. They're not playing this year. The guys you saw against Georgia last year in the Orange Bowl, that's who's playing. That is who is playing. So buckle up. Buckle up. I try to tell them, guys. I try to tell them. They don't listen to me. They don't listen to me. Seminole fans, I try to tell y'all. I try.
Man, this is quiet, boy. Because I mean, last season, Seminole Wednesday was live, bro. Miami Monday was live. Seminole Wednesday, Gator Friday. What's going on? Where they at?
Slim Shady, what's going on?
Slim.
Well, that was a great football game I watched Saturday. Saturday.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Hey, man. Where's that top 10 line I kept hearing about?
Yes, Sarge. He watched it 63-3. Yes, he watched it again.
Top 5. They told me they were top 5 line in the country.
In college football.
You know what?
NCAA.
I just realized Nick Saban really is a car salesman. He sat there on ESPN that morning talking about what he saw at Florida State. Looked like top in the country. They could compete with anybody. Nick Saban, buy your head.
Hey, no, listen, that man's selling rat poison. He's selling hope to people because he told the Gators they gonna win too.
Sure. You can sell salt to a snail, baby. Don't even matter.
That boy Nick Saban sat there and went and watched Florida State practice and thought he saw something elite. Man, his time is up in college football as a coach for real.
You know what else is interesting about that though? He's still on staff at Alabama. He's still got an office, collects a paycheck from Alabama. Alabama got a home and home with Florida State next year.
Yeah, they do.
Do we got a Connor Saban, a Nick Stallions going on? This man and an employee of Alabama looking in on Florida State practices, and they play Florida State to start next year.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I can't find a Seminole fan nowhere.
Mario better not let that funky motherfucker on our field. I know that.
Right.
Who, Nick Saban?
Yep.
Nah, keep him away from our team.
Right. He on the Nev Shapiro list. Keep him off and keep Nick Saban off. Keep them both away. Hell no. Get the hell away.
In
Y'all see that podcast that man did?
Ooh.
2024,
Never.
they don't find a way.
Mm-mm.
They don't find a way for Nick Saban to steal signs legally.
Well, here's the thing. It's actually legal to steal people's signs. It's not against NCAA rules until you do it with a video camera.
See, that's why now they have the mics and the helmets now.
Yeah, but you saw them in that game in Ireland. And if it's a loud stadium, you ain't gonna be able to hear it.
That's why you seen Georgia Tech players, they were covering up their helmets from where like on the sides because it was loud.
Yep, because you've seen them do it in the same thing in the NFL for years because they've had it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man.
So you ain't the only one that can't find a Florida State fan, T2I.
Man, they all disappeared. They ain't nowhere. They ain't Canes versus Knowles rivalry group on Facebook. I ain't hear nothing. I don't see nothing. Barely see them. We was on here looking for them on Saturday. Nowhere to be found. It was a ghost town.
I went into a Florida State space on Twitter. Them folks kicked me out faster than a Tesla 0 to 60 time.
Oh, no, you can't go in their space unless you're anonymous.
And I ain't figured out how to do that. So I go in there, I show my face.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't go in there talking crap. I just listen.
That's mostly what I do with the Gator spaces. Boy, Steve Spurrier got them gassed up.
Yeah, they do. Of course they do. They got them gassed up and they full of gas.
That senile old man's on the internet talking about they can win 9 or 10 games.
Maybe on a college football game, but not in real life. And then they got the same schedule next year. They have one of the toughest schedules, and they have it back-to-back seasons. Really?
So that means whoever they fire Billy for is walking into that hornet's nest.
Right. Oh, they walking in a mad hornet's nest too. And they shipped their hornet's nest before they walked in it. They about to catch all pure hell. With gasoline draws on.
I'm sure you've seen it, T2I. I saw it about 5 or 6 times today on my timeline. Florida State fans talking about that game don't count. The season starts Monday.
Who said that?
Florida State fans on Twitter. Now what? Listen, I need clarification. The bowl game didn't count. Week 0 don't count. What counts?
Did you hear the excuse about jet lag?
No.
Yeah, I heard the jet lag.
Jet lag for who?
So was the only team that flew over there?
Don't you sit here and tell me that they made an excuse about them having jet lag when Georgia Tech did the same thing. But
Hey,
you see,
listen. No, listen. Believe it or not, when it started raining, it only rained on Florida State's side of the field.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't rain on Georgia Tech's side of the field. So no, the Georgia Tech didn't have to deal with the rain. It didn't rain on their field.
them helmets had rain. Them helmets had water drops on it to me.
Man.
Do we need to go back and roll the beautiful bean footage?
No,
Just
then
saying.
what else? What other excuses I hear? Oh, they went to some castle for a dinner party the night before. Well, hell, you should have had your ass in bed at a decent time then.
Mm. It wasn't even about the rest of Slim. It wasn't even about that. They were prepared.
Oh, I know it ain't about that, but that's just
You
the
know,
excuses I hear.
you know. Yeah, I know. But see, the thing, they weren't prepared. The coaches weren't prepared. That first run, that first drive, they looked great. And I told T2Y, I said, Georgia Tech just got punched in the mouth. Let's see what they do to retaliate. Their first drive, they went down and scored. Then they both stopped each other on their second drive. Then their third drive, Georgia Tech just went ahead and did their play action and ran the ball on them. And they can never tell us. Oh, and another thing, they can never tell us is fourth. And remember that 4th and 14 that they was talking about so much? Let's not forget, they had a 4th and 19 that they converted to put it in the field goal range, and that's how they won the game. Did you peep that, T2Y and Slim? Did y'all peep that?
I did.
They can never tell us about 4th and 14 ever again. Ever again.
What I love the most about this Florida State loss, I haven't seen Florida State done no spaces this week.
They're not going to. Wait, let us mess around and lose their game on Saturday. Oh, they're gonna pop out then. But let us mess around and win that game on Saturday. You ain't gonna see them for 2 weeks. You ain't gonna see them. And let us win that game. He would be the icing on the cake right here. Let us win our game Saturday and let them lose to Boston College in Tallahassee and see when you find them. Hmm.
Actually, that's not even the game I'm worried about. I think they're probably going to come out and more than likely bitch slap Boston College.
You sure
But
about that?
they listen to me, because Boston College was a bad team last year and they fired their coach, so they might even be a
Oh,
little worse this year.
oh, I didn't know they fired their coach.
Bill O'Brien's now the head coach at Boston College.
Oh, that was the OC for Alabama, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was also the head coach of the Texans until he got fired from there, but that's another story. No, what
Oh,
I'm looking at, is I think it's week 4.
yeah.
The Memphis Tigers come to town.
Yep.
Memphis is on that short list of group of 5 teams that are looking to get in the playoffs.
So is SMU.
They could get a signature win over Florida State.
Uh, well, number one, Saturday took care of that for SMU because they were 25-point favorites over Nevada and about fucked up my parlay.
Oh wow. Yeah, I heard about that.
You looked like a FCS.
And number 2, SMU ain't a group of 5 anymore. They're in the ACC now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
They
no,
in
you
the
said they're a
ACC.
group of 5 because you said
Oh,
SMU too.
They
oh, I
look
meant to say, I meant to say as far as a win.
Okay, I
That's what I
got you.
meant. Yeah,
they
I meant to say as well.
looked terrible. God, dog, that game was awful.
For
Man, hey,
real?
did you see that coach getting that player getting Rhett Lashley's face?
Oh, uh-uh.
Oh man, Rhett Lashley looked like a damn hoe. I
Mm.
mean, getting yelled, that player going smooth off, and he just staring across the field.
Yeah, he
It's
wouldn't have played. He wouldn't have played no more. You can transfer. You can leave.
what
Transfer. You need to transfer that head coach if you letting them players walk all over you like that.
Right.
That's why you played like that, because those players think they can do that.
Right. Right. So,
SMU looked like the Florida Gators spring games.
Oh shit.
yeah. Oh God.
And now get what a Florida Gator fan told me today, T2I.
Oh
Shit.
God.
Montrell Johnson ain't their best back. They don't need him.
Well, the depth chart came out today, and he's their number 1 running back on there.
man, let me tell you something. If Billy plays him and he gets more injured because they're rushing him back for a game,
Mm-mm.
I said this on your show about Manny with an injured player. They rush
Bro,
him back when he ain't ready to go, and you get him hurt more, and it becomes a serious injury. You should be fired over it immediately.
he just had a surgery and he's a day to day. I found that out today. They
That
better
man's
not play
been
that. They
he's
better
been
not play him.
non-contact all of fall camp, no
He
contact.
he better not play. And I'm not talking about being scared. I'm talking about I ain't worried about being scared of him. I want him to be 100%, but we're talking about his health.
Yeah,
We ain't
you're
talking about
talking
nothing
about
else but
a
his
player
health.
getting hurt. That ain't
Right.
rivalry shit. That ain't football shit. That's life shit.
That's selfish. And you need to have man, you need to be fired, and that is it. You don't collect no
And,
more of your pay.
and if Mario hadn't come out and said that Mark Fletcher had been 100% for 3 or 4 weeks, I would say the exact same thing with Mario in that position.
Absolutely. We both, but we're in here, but a couple of us are sitting here like, nah, he need to chill. He need to relax. He need to relax. He say he good. Mark Fletcher say he good.
And then
I don't
Mario come
I
out
don't
and
trust it.
publicly said he's been 100% for 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, I still don't trust that though. I still don't trust it. It's good to hear that and it's good to know, but is it the truth?
So what?
I don't. I don't
That's
think a coach.
that's
I don't even think. I don't. I don't. I would want to hope a coach wouldn't lie about that.
certain man he did. Oh, never mind. But anyway, go ahead.
Well,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to say Billy would lie about it because I don't know that.
No. No. Yeah. No. No. You just
But if
hope.
he's day to day
Yeah.
and he hasn't practiced in fall camp. Mark Fletcher's been taking hits in fall camp. We know that for a fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
This man hasn't.
Right. So Mario might be on to something, but I don't know. That Montreal, that dude for running back for Florida. Nah. Nah, fam. Chill out. Heal.
I think they put the depth chart out, but he still ain't gonna play.
Nah, I don't think he is because they said that he had that surgery. He's day to day and he's gonna be out. Like you can't rush that.
Everybody that writes about this kind of shit said 1 to 4 games.
Right. Maybe he'll be back on the fifth game. You know what I'm
And,
saying?
and he may be good to go the second game.
Yeah, it's all about how his rehab and how he heals. You know what I'm saying? It's all
I
about how
mean,
he
I ain't no
heals.
doctor. I ain't gonna call that, but
You know.
and I'm not even saying he's not ready to go. If he's ready to go, fine, play him. I ain't got no problem in the world with it. But if he's
Yeah.
not, and
Right.
you turn a minor injury into a major injury over a
And life
football
threatening.
game,
Right. A life threatening
well,
injury.
I mean, I ain't
And
gonna
you
call
need
it
your
life
ass whooped.
threatening. It ain't like that, but I
No,
mean,
I'm
that
just
ain't something he
saying.
gonna die over.
No, I'm talking about him. I'm talking about God forbid he get hit the wrong way and he ain't healed. And
Yeah,
what you would be able to take a hit on a regular healed leg, you can't take on a damn near semi healed leg or whatever the case is. And that could fuck up his walking for the rest of his life. Because after football, you do take pads off and you do walk around with everyday life. So you have to
yep.
play that into perspective too. And that could fuck up his career. And that's what
Hold
you don't want to do.
hold on, y'all do me a favor in the chat. Let me know. Do you guys want me to stream the UCF game tomorrow?
What they play
UCF
tomorrow?
UCF
UCF's playing tomorrow.
play tomorrow night. They'll play New Hampshire.
Oh God,
Y'all let
Oh,
me know if y'all want to watch that together. Y'all let me know
I
in the chat.
I promise you, I ain't even watching that game.
Y'all
There's two
live.
games I'm watching. I'm gonna watch North Carolina Minnesota game, and I'm gonna watch Dion tote that big fat L to North Dakota State.
yeah. Shout out to my man, the wholesome one, man.
Let me know that in the
Shout out to
chat.
my man, wholesome. Hope he gets the dub.
Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the chat. Do y'all want to watch UCF tomorrow? I'll stream it. I'll put the game on the screen.
And you said they're going against New Hampshire?
Yeah, I
That
think
what you
that's
said?
spread. I think that spread's like 27, 24, 27.
That ain't gonna make nothing. Shit.
So UCF versus New Hampshire. Y'all let me know. Y'all want to watch that game tomorrow. I'll live stream it. I'll put it on the screen.
I might do that. I might watch it. I want to see what Ja'Cory Brown do out there. See how he look.
He's second string.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's second string.
Well then never mind, man.
Yeah, KJ Jefferson is the starter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I had put him in the college football game because I ain't want to put KJ Jefferson out there.
KJ Jefferson ain't a bad quarterback though.
No, he ain't. I just wanted to put Ja'Cory in because I just wanted to see, Yeah, KJ ain't bad at all. Yeah, he ain't bad at all. Not at all.
Oh, T2Y, did you see the troll game Miami Twitter pulled off today?
No, what did they do?
Florida put out a statement today telling their fans to white out the stadium.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so yeah, I remember. I seen it. We wearing all white jerseys.
Yeah, so Miami dropped what jerseys they're wearing, but the caption above it said, "We were told someone said to wear white."
That's crazy.
I don't know who they got on their social media team, but I like some schools trolling each other. That way, it ain't just us.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man, God, you can't really take Florida serious. I mean, for one thing, they wear blackout jerseys at noon. That was one of the most retarded things I ever seen in my life.
Why would you want to wear, as a fan? Why would you want to wear all white at a 3:30 game?
Well, it's better than wearing all black.
Where it's all sunny and you're gonna be sweating.
Right, man, but you gotta remember,
it's gonna be man boobs everywhere.
With T2Y, you gotta remember something. They wore all black, like Slim said. They wore all black at noon.
It's gonna look like a wet t-shirt contest out there.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That's the only thing that kept me from going to the game. I sat down and thought about it when they announced the times, and I was like, "That's a 3:30 kickoff in Gainesville, Florida, in
Standing
August."
room only, right? Standing room only.
I
Ain't
said
nobody trying to sit on the high school bleachers.
The Swamp is the perfect name for that place because there's going to be a whole bunch of swamp asses in there. That place is going to fucking stink.
Boy, Slim is stupid. Boy, I was just about to say they're gonna have some swamp ass.
Man,
Slim is stupid, man.
Saturday.
Okay.
Wait. On Saturday
He ain't
night,
lying though.
I'm live stream the USF game.
Who they
playing?
Bethune-Cookman.
Oh shit.
So USF they play on Saturday night at 7. I'm a live stream that one, so anybody want to watch that, it'll be on the screen.
When do Georgia and Clemson play? Do they play? I heard they play Monday.
No, they play Saturday. They're the noon game. They're the game on ABC before us.
Ah, gotcha.
No, you got USC and LSU Sunday, and you got Florida State, Boston College Monday.
Okay.
This
LSU
go live right after Miami lose Saturday. I'm gonna be live for the whole game, so we ain't losing that game. Nice try though. I hope you're an FSU fan. I don't know what fan you are, but I hope you're an FSU fan. I hope you still hurt from that little L y'all just caught in Dublin.
I'm sorry. They can't.
Big L y'all caught.
Hey, they can't even claim that Georgia Tech beat them on some fluke shit like they did. Even Georgia Tech fans say that was a fluke.
Nah,
they can't even claim that. Georgia Tech just straight up beat them down.
Right. They beat them. They controlled that ball the whole time.
And it wasn't even they pulled out trick plays. It wasn't even they did some loop-de-loop and confusing shit. They just beat you in the trenches and ran the ball down your throat.
Mm-hmm. That 4th and 19 is the one that did it, boy. Messed around.
Well, they got Haynes King for the sack and then messed around and let him get back in field goal range.
Yeah, but the reason why they got, but you know why they got him in that sack, right, Slim? Because of the bad snap on third down. That
Yep.
3rd and 8 caught him that daggone snap, and Haynes King had to drop on the ball. 4th and
That's why
19.
both of y'all have heard me say
Converted.
it. I am sick and tired of seeing these quarterbacks in short yardage situations take the snap out of the fucking shotgun.
DJ Ukulele
That shit is no, but it ain't just DJ though.
is
Like
oh
Rhett
no, I was
Lashley
talking
was
about
doing
him.
it when he was here.
Yeah,
We were doing it last year. I
yeah.
am sick. It just all across college football.
I,
Why am I on the 1 yard line taking a snap out of the shotgun? Why?
which is 4 or 5 yards off of the 1 yard line of where I'm
If
at.
you
So
don't
I'm at
get
the
your
6.
damn hands under that center's ass, I don't give a damn if you don't like him.
I'm telling you.
So
I
Florida
was gonna
State
say DJ. Oh, go ahead.
betting line is down to 16 and a half. Vegas knows
Damn,
something we
dude, that
don't
line
know because
opened
it's.
at
I think it was at
21
20.
T2I.
We say what?
When I saw it was at 22. Now it's down to 16 and a half. Florida State,
Dude,
I might be in for another week.
Oh hell.
it opened at 21 or 22. It was at 17 and a half last night.
Listen, man, if you bet on Boston College on the money line, that's a plus 500. That's a plus 500.
$100 to win 500. Sounds like a pretty good bet to me.
Yeah. And look at it. Florida State has an 81.5% chance of winning this game. They only gave Boston College 18.5. Last week they gave Georgia Tech about 20%. That's tough. DJU numbers, they best running back right now is Williams with 12 carries for 38 yards. That's tough. Florida State fans, they best receiver 4 catches for 55 yards with Douglas. That's tough. Georgia
Look
Tech.
at it this way, T2I. They had 98 yards rushing against Georgia Tech. 60 of them came on the first drive.
Dog at Florida State, y'all are a broken school, man.
So
Y'all
outside of the first drive, they ran for 38 yards the rest of the game.
man, that's tough. I seen they done fixed up Doak Campbell Stadium for the game. It's gonna be a low amount of fans affair. Ham says, Henry Lee, where you at? Henry Lee ain't showing up. Henry Lee might not come back until next year.
You ain't run them off for the whole season, have you?
I ain't run him off. His team ran him off.
Oh, shit.
He came in here and Super Dummy Mario this, Super Dummy Mario that. And now that Super
And
Dummy
you can't
Norvell,
take him. You can't take him serious. I learned that last time dealing with his ass. You can't take him serious. Cause he don't even know what the hell he talking about.
Mic check, mic check.
Sarge.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Sarge.
What up?
What's up?
I'm gonna need you to call up one of your Marine buddies. We need to locate Henry Lee.
We got a search and rescue mission.
Yeah.
We need to find Henry Lee.
Just check Leon County.
Is he a high value target?
No.
No, we need it. We on a search and rescue mission. We need him alive.
I got you, man. I got you.
We need to put him in witness protection.
Hey, we broke Florida State, bro. They'll
Hey
never
man,
beat us.
hey, listen. I need something out of you. I need a favor out of you, George.
Yeah,
I got Georgia on the money line.
Don't Slim. It's the first game. It's the first game. Dabo Kirby is not going to kill Dabo. I'm telling you, it's the first game.
But it's the money line.
I just need you to cover the spread. That's all.
They're not going to. They're not going to, Slim.
Nah.
That's why you said the money line, right?
They're not going to cover the spread, man.
Georgia never covers the spread, Slim.
They didn't
We was,
last year. I'm
you said they
hoping that's
didn't.
just a 1 year thing.
Mm.
Slim. Listen to what I'm saying. Kirby is going to sub in freshmen and sophomores. He's not going to blow Dabo out. Once it's 21, 24 to nothing, he going to start subbing people in.
Okay, I'm just saying, don't give up a touchdown or more than
Listen,
one touchdown.
listen,
That's
listen to
all
what
I'm
I'm saying.
saying.
Listen to what I'm saying, Slim. When we was up 42-3 at halftime against Florida State, what did Kirby do? He put the
Listen,
walk-ins in.
listen, y'all. Yeah, that motherfucker laid it on Dan Lanning. Dan Lanning was his boy, and he laid it on him. He put the
Well,
wood to
well,
him.
well, it's something behind that though. It's something behind that.
Well, put something behind this, damn it.
No. He's not gonna do it because
Don't you
him and
call?
Dabo.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Fucking
What?
Kirby cost me money. That women's golf visor, along with that bowl cut, are
I'm
their days
telling
are
you,
numbered.
I'm telling you,
God,
Slim. He
not the
not
bowl
gonna cut.
cut.
It'll be a close game. The first half will be close, and then we'll make a push in the third quarter, and then they'll score a late touchdown on the backups in the fourth quarter. We'll win by 10 or we'll win by 13. That 14 and a half, don't do it.
Well, I didn't get it at 14 and a half. I got it at 12 and a half or 13.
Okay, that's different.
Okay.
But 14 and a half, don't do the 14 and a half.
No, I don't have that. I need two
Mm.
scores. That's all I need.
All right.
Okay.
All right. You might get that, but we could have put 100. We could have put 100 on Florida State. Honestly.
Yeah,
Hold
you
on, wait
could
a
have. I
minute.
wish I would have.
Money line. What's the betting line on this game?
Hey, I knew Florida State was down bad when I saw Jackson Muschamp out there taking snaps.
Exactly. We put the walk
Bro,
on. We
Oh,
put
Georgia
people
was
in the
13
game
and a
that
half.
didn't have names on the back of their jerseys.
bro,
Georgia,
I knew Florida State was bad with Jackson. Muschamp was out there scoring, getting first downs.
We put the
oh,
equipment managers in.
I got.
I think you
You know
ran out
what?
there too, Sarge.
I'm gonna put this game on upset alert.
What?
I think Clemson might pull it off.
Uh-oh.
Oh Lord, please.
Uh-oh.
You funny, T2.
No,
Hey, that boy,
I'm
that
just
boy Klubnik gonna be running for his life, though. You think DJ ran for his life a couple years ago? It's gonna be worse with Klubnik.
yeah,
Uh,
listen, I Clemson did hire an elite offensive line coach. You're not going to see the fruits of that game one, if at all this year.
if you know what, if Clemson had the line and had the defense like how they played y'all, what was that? 2 years ago?
3 years ago,
Well,
yeah.
well,
Three
well,
years ago?
before you
If
go too far with that, they still had a top 10 defense last year.
Yeah,
yeah, they
yeah.
did.
They're gonna
Yeah,
be
they
good on
did,
defense.
and we beat them.
Now, yeah, I was about to say, now
Mm,
that being said, would we rush for 230, 260 on them?
something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Right up the gut?
Hey, you gonna
Right.
see walk on Cash Jones get some carries on Saturday.
Now, I've heard conflicting reports on this. Is ETN playing or is ETN suspended?
He's not playing, bro. It's gonna be Broderick Robinson and Cash Jones.
I thought
Cause
Broderick just had surgery on turf toe.
nah, that's Rod. That's Rod. I mean
That's
Oh,
what
Branson.
somebody in my
Branson.
job told me.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
Branson told
Branson.
me that.
It's gonna be Branson Robinson and Cash Jones.
see,
Yeah,
Branson was
somebody.
supposed to be out to the Bama game, week 4.
Yeah, yeah. And you're gonna see the
Yeah.
freshman, the number one running back in the nation. The
Oh
freshman
yeah,
you're gonna see.
Nelson, isn't that his name? Something
Frazier.
like that.
Frazier.
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 That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna see him too, because they said he been killing in practice.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
that may be. I'm still general, and this is just a general rule of football: wary of true freshmen, especially game one. I mean, listen, look at as good as Malinois did last year. Most of the sacks given up were on him, and even though he was still a freshman All American.
Yeah, but according to these Colorado fans, they freshman tackle gonna be like the best tackle in the nation, man.
Listen, man.
Anyway,
Hey, I
somebody
got
want to
North
hit a
Dakota
chick.
State on the money line.
That's what they've been telling
Man.
me.
I got
What's the
North
spread
Dakota
on
State on the money line.
What's the spread on
Look,
that, Slim?
Hey,
it's only like 9 points.
Oh yeah, that's what I was
Colorado's
looking.
only a 9-point favorite against a FCS team.
I seen that on Coach Hayes' show yesterday.
yeah.
Take Dion to cover that, man. Y'all stop playing with Dion, man.
Hey, man, listen, hey, Dion
Hey,
can't
Better
even keep
cover
it
it.
10 toes down. Stop it.
Slim.
Slim, you hit below the belt, man.
Oh,
Slim, you hit
Oh,
below the belt, man.
there's a special place in hell for you for that.
I already got I got a
You
nice
know that
spot with
man.
a view reserved.
Oh my
You know that
God,
man
that
only
is.
got 7 toes. You got to stop it.
I thought he had
Oh,
8.
okay. Oh, hey, either way,
Nah,
did I tell a
it's on
lie?
7.
God,
Did I tell a
Nah, you
lie? That
didn't
man
tell a
can't
lie,
keep
man.
it 10 toes down.
You didn't tell a lie, but I mean, they starting a freshman at left tackle.
Hey, they got an offensive
They
line
starting a
coach that
freshman.
ain't never been an offensive line coach before.
See, now the spread is
Yeah,
at
and they
10.
got
Y'all keep talking about
for
Dion.
Colorado
Listen,
it's 10 now.
listen,
Yeah, it went from 9 to 10. Y'all keep playing with Dion.
listen.
Colorado
I think
defensive
Colorado gonna
coordinator
win
has
that.
never called a game before.
Their
The
Right.
defensive
defensive
line
coordinator
coach
has
ain't
never called a game
never
before.
coached defensive line before.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus. Oh Jesus.
I'm gonna take
So
Colorado.
you know.
they hang on. They don't have an offensive line coach. They
Well,
don't
they do.
have a
They,
defensive line coach.
they
So
do
what the
have
hell?
those coaches that just never called a game. They just never coached in a game before.
Okay, so
What
they
is
don't have a
Sapp?
coach.
So what is
Um,
Sapp coaching? What is Warren
de-
Sapp coaching? What do you mean?
defensive line,
Oh,
Sapp
and
is
that man ain't never
he's
coached a
not a D
defensive
line
line a
coach.
day in his life.
He's an assistant. He's an assistant. He's a grad assistant.
gee.
He's like a grad
Yeah,
assistant.
technically he's a grad assistant. Yeah,
Okay, I guess.
and to be honest, they went in the transfer portal, got everything but what they need. A head coach, because they ain't got one of them either. They got a team mom with a gold whistle.
Oh Jesus.
That Dion has
Slim,
unique
man, you gotta
language in his
stop, man.
contract that says he is required to speak only with, quote, mutually agreed upon media. I happened to be in Colorado while I was on my vacation, so there was a lot of conversation about this. Paul, what was your reaction to it all?
Coach Prime is showing he is not ready for prime time, Greeny. I find this whole thing to be disgraceful. Dion may want to talk about love and joy, and that's been the cornerstone of what he seems to be spewing out. But treating
Wow.
reporters like this seems like we're in some autocratic country. This is not America, and the fact that it's in his contract is really even more absurd. But don't forget, he did this at Jackson State. This is a trait of Deion Sanders. He wants to have it his way, and I find him to be a bully and a hypocrite, and quite frankly, as someone who has been a fan of his throughout his entire career, even at Colorado, I am mortified by his actions.
That's he mortified.
Listen,
Oh wow.
I'll say
We will
what
see
Paul.
Colorado.
I'll hang on, T2. I'll say what Paul Feinbaum can't say. That's some bitch shit. That's what that is.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, he's the head coach, so he can make that rule.
That's a bitch move.
I mean,
Straight up.
it is in his contract.
That's Charmin soft.
I
But
ain't
yeah,
gonna
North
lie,
Dakota State play
I'm gonna lie to
Colorado
you.
tomorrow night.
It's just so much you could take of people writing all this crazy shit about you, and then want to come sit up in your face and ask you questions. That should have make you want to fight. So instead of trying to fight and all that shit, let me just ignore this dude. Nah, you can't talk to me.
Yeah, just cut him off.
But see now, to Dion's credit, I'll say this. Dabo Sweeney takes criticism just as well. Y'all are paid a whole lot of money to be able to take it. And Dabo Sweeney can't take it no better than him.
I just hope they don't lose to North Dakota State. If
Well,
they
you
lose
know,
to North Dakota State, boy, they're gonna put Dion's head on the stick, bro.
when you take a swing, sometimes people take swings back.
So when you hear guys like Paul Feinbaum calling your program irrelevant,
Colorado is nothing. They don't matter. They're irrelevant in the big picture of college football.
Talking about us. How can we be irrelevant and you talking about me? Like every time I turn around, somebody's sending me a quote that you talking about.
He's a fan.
How? Well, the thing about a fan, you got to understand, a fan only blows when you're hot. Ooh. So we must be hot. I know what he's doing, and I'm proud of him, that he's smart enough to understand that this generation and this thought process and the way we communicate on sports is different, and he's a dying breed. So what does he have to do to stay and keep up with this change? Oh, I got to go find that big bad wolf and talk about it.
Yeah.
So now I keep my relevancy. And I'm saying, cool, but I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to add to you. I'm not going to respond, because that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just want me to respond. I don't do that. I'm not going to help you come up.
I love it. There's so many layers to that reference. Right. He said, I got to go find the big bad wolf.
That's right.
And he got that great beard.
That's right. That's right.
Look at him.
That's right.
Man, that's tough.
RG3 meat rider.
Man, RG3 on the bread line with no job out here meat riding.
RG just made a big move though. He doing his
Not
own
really.
thing. And he just brought his wife in. Y'all ain't seen the big picture.
Let me tell you something. Dion sounds dumb as hell.
Bro, if they lose to North Dakota,
they're not talking about Colorado because of Colorado. They're talking about Dion. Their program is irrelevant in football. They're not talking about them about football. They're talking about them because they're more of a clown show than that clown college in Tallahassee.
Listen, RG3 right now is making bigger moves for himself than he would at ESPN or any of them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Because right now, this man is going to be funded, and all these ad revenues and all these sponsors are going to go directly to him and his show.
Yeah, man.
ESPN, all they did was boost him and put him in front of a whole America.
Not really. He'll never pull ESPN numbers. Stop it.
You don't have
Quit
to.
gaslighting that man.
You don't have to. That's what
He
y'all.
pulling the Shannon Sharp. You pulling the Shannon Sharp.
He just made his own branch of how to do it though.
Shannon Sharp still needs ESPN. That's why he works there.
Shannon Sharp
Yeah,
never.
he still need ESPN, but he left Fox. He left.
Shannon Sharp never needed ESPN. He was never at ESPN to begin with. He was at Fox.
No, but he left.
He's at ESPN right now, T2I.
Yeah, but he was at Fox before. He didn't.
He still needs somebody, and so does RG3.
Shannon Sharp don't need none of them.
Okay.
Club Shay Shay is banging.
Okay.
Yeah, Club Shay Shay.
If he didn't need it, he wouldn't be there.
Man, Shannon,
if that was true, he wouldn't be there.
Shannon Sharp
he did the most
made
ever with
Undisputed.
Cat Williams.
Shannon Sharp made Undisputed. You seen what
I
Undisputed
don't disagree with you. He still needs ESPN. Otherwise, he wouldn't
Shannon
be
Sharp
there.
do not need ESPN.
Then why is he there?
It's a
Because he needs them.
They complement each other, but he
Stop
don't need
it.
them. He don't
Stop
need
it.
Club
Quit
Shay
me
Shay.
riding that man.
The night show that he does with Chad and Club Shay Shay, he don't need no fucking ESPN.
Quit me riding that man.
Y'all are
everybody riding meat. Come on, man.
What if lost in these big names? They don't need ESPN.
If he didn't, he wouldn't be there.
That man did a show.
Guess what? If Pat McAfee didn't need him, he wouldn't be there. If Stephen A. Smith didn't need him, he wouldn't be there.
That man did an interview with Cat Williams that did numbers ESPN ain't never touched.
If all these people didn't need ESPN, they wouldn't be there.
That's what you're not understanding. ESPN.
I understand perfectly.
Fox Undisputed was on Fox. It was never on ESPN.
I know it was, but where is Shannon work right now?
ESPN a whooping.
Where does Shannon work right now? For ESPN.
As soon as Shannon left Fox, ESPN and fucking Smith, whatever his name is, Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A.
They
Smith.
ran
Stephen
that
A. Smith.
defense to get Shannon Sharp. That man didn't need no goddamn ESPN.
Then he wouldn't be there if he didn't need them.
Cause it's a check.
He
He's there
signed
for
a contract with Stephen A. He signed a
He's there
contract
for
with
a
Stephen
check. It's just a check.
Okay.
That man's name is big enough.
If his name was big enough, if he was making enough, he wouldn't be there.
Do you know
Pat
the numbers?
McAfee wouldn't be
You
there.
know the numbers that Club Shay Shay is pulling? He's killing his numbers. He's doing way bigger than what he does.
Can we just agree to disagree on that one?
Deion trying to make Colorado the new Miami minus the
Can we
talent.
just agree to disagree on that one? I mean, this is
ESPN,
each have your own view.
hear this,
Y'all
but
have your
Shannon
own.
Sharp don't fucking need y'all. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't need you, but I'm here collecting your paycheck because for no reason.
Right. You damn right.
I can make more money on my own, but I'm gonna collect your check for no reason. That makes sense.
ESPN is only a complimentary. Put me in front of America and make my brand bigger. We complimenting each other. I'm adding to your viewership because people are entertained watching me. But I don't fucking need you, and you don't need me either.
Okay, but
Hey,
I'm here.
If y'all blow out Florida, you think FSU fans gonna congratulate y'all? Or they gonna hide?
No. Hell no. And please. And then don't let us mess around and beat them. Oh.
Well, if y'all beat Florida, y'all definitely gonna beat them.
That's what I'm talking about. If we beat Florida and Florida State, we ain't gonna see them fools till next year. 2025.
The way I seen Georgia Tech do them dirty, bro, that should be an easy win for y'all.
Thank you, 786. That man work at ESPN 2 days, man. They don't need them. I don't think y'all know sponsorship, man.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Y'all think the refs gonna cheat y'all in the swamp? T2R?
Huh?
You think the refs gonna cheat y'all in the swamp?
Possibly.
Well, I mean, it ain't gonna be a SEC referee crew, or it shouldn't be anyway.
It might be either Big 10 or Big 12.
Yeah, but it's in Florida though. It's in Gainesville though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the Big 10 or the Big 12. It's supposed to be, but we all know how that go.
Do y'all think it's gonna be a close game, like a tight game, or y'all think it's gonna be a blowout?
It might be a fill-out game for the first 2 quarters, and then you need to start to see the. It might be, but then
I'm not calling a blowout, but
yeah, it might pull away.
28-17.
It'll be a pull away. Because of depth and speed and trenches and everything else like that. Because stuff like that.
Well, it's just one of those things. The swamp plays a factor. It's one of the hardest stadiums in the country to play in for a reason.
It is.
But you got to get them out of the game. You got to get the crowd out of the game early. You got a quick start. About like we were saying about Stetson, you got to come out the gate and drop a bomb on them.
You got to come out firing. Like if we get the ball first, if we get the ball first, we gotta score a touchdown.
No, give them the ball. Give them the ball first. Let the defense go out there and do its thing.
I'm just saying, like if we get the ball first, you got to score. If they get the ball first,
have y'all ever been down there to Gainesville? Y'all ever been inside that stadium?
No,
I haven't. That's why I was going to try and go this year, but it didn't work out.
The seats, the stands are like 5 feet from the freaking sidelines, but the fans are like right on top of you.
Yeah, they got
A&M's that way too,
don't they? They got the
all college stadiums got bleachers.
Yeah,
that's why I don't trip up when people try and rag on Hard Rock, because I'll take that stadium seating over them funk ass bleachers any day.
Any day of the week. I've been to Georgia Tech Stadium
you can throw a football and somebody right there. I mean, the students, the fans, and everybody, they're gonna be like right down on the field.
Right. I remember
that's why you got to take them out of it early.
Took me to Georgia Tech, man. Please. Man, them daggone bleak. We was sitting right there on the Miami sideline. Like, and I'm like, Jesus.
Hey, Gil in the chat said it might be a shootout because y'all ain't got no secondary.
Mr. Young, thank you for the cash app. Thank you, boss.
Might be a shootout because
Well, the only problem with the shootout is on deep passes of 20 yards or more, Graham Mertz only completes about 44% of those.
Right.
True. And that percentage is high because he only throw them half the time.
It's only short passes. Exactly. That's it.
That's not
launching
even a
nothing.
good percentage. Like a good percentage on deep passes is like Jalen Milroe, 55%.
Right. But
That's
he
good
ain't
on deep
doing that.
passes.
He ain't even doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we just got to be aware because we saying that he ain't doing that, but we don't know what they're going to bring out this game.
Like
We just got to.
Like Graham Mertz is the opposite of Jalen Milroe. Jalen Milroe can run around and throw the deep pass. Graham Mertz is a statue that can throw short and intermediate passes.
All he do is throw crossing routes.
You know, my biggest fear this
throw them crossing routes if he want to. That blitz gonna come for his ass. I'm telling you.
my biggest fear this week coming is the being ending up like Florida State. Being told that we got the best D line, the best offensive line, the best quarterback, the best everything, and then we go out there and shit the bed. That's
As long as y'all don't make TikToks in there dancing before the game and freaking clowning and waiting on the other team to get off the bus so you can stare at them like a fool.
Hey, T2I, what have I said as long as you've been on this channel ever since I found you? Take that shit coming out of camp with a grain of salt. Because it's all coming from Miami people. It's coming from Miami people to Miami people.
Yeah, but you couldn't tell Florida State nothing, bro.
You know what I
mean? You couldn't because Georgia was a fluke. Then we gonna beat Georgia Tech. You're right.
One of Florida's beat writers wrote about how terrible their offensive line looked, and they jumped on him. He changed the whole story. I was like, yep, you know what? Can't trust these beat writers.
Florida Tech was blitzing, but they only say DJU one time.
Yeah, all the talk is over.
So yeah, I mean, Florida State's offensive line ain't that bad.
Nah, it's not that bad. It's just that they just weren't prepared.
Now
as
their
good
D
as they
line,
thought they were. They thought Georgia Tech was gonna lay down for them. That's all.
That D line was on roller skates.
Hang on, you got on some skates. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
I don't even know why Marvin Jones Jr. left, man. He went down to Tallahassee and looked like a whole different player.
Who did?
Now you know what this validates though? Those people and you have a certain segment of fans that if anybody leaves, oh, he ain't shit, we don't need him.
Right.
But there's also that segment of fans that aren't necessarily sad to see a guy go. And what did we all say when Jackson transferred to Florida State? We wasn't really sad to see him go.
No.
Well, we wanted Marvin to stay because we needed pass rushers, but he was always hurt. He only played in like 8 games in 2 years. He was always hurt.
Damn, I ain't know that. Damn.
And then he go down to Florida State and then just freaking disappear.
Huh?
He didn't do nothing.
Wow.
What, he have like 3-4 tackles? Like, he didn't do nothing.
Yeah. Jackson, I mean, when he went against Florida State for us last year, he did the same thing when we lost against Florida State in the Rock. He did the same way that he played against Georgia Tech. Was the same way that he played against Florida State. So I wasn't surprised whenever Georgia Tech did what they did, and they had him out there running and hustling and trying to catch up to where the ball was, so he can try to tackle him. And then daggone Brown, he the only one that stopped that run from the running back. But other than that,
Florida State probably
big
gave him.
drop off.
They probably got him.
Drop off.
They probably got him a Porsche or a Range Rover, some BS. Got him a nice little apartment, so that's why he left, man. That's probably what happened.
It is what it is. If you don't want to be at Miami, don't be here, because we ain't gonna force you here. That's one thing about it.
He already got 2 rings with us, so he probably don't care.
Well, you talking about Marvin?
Yeah,
Jones.
Marvin Jones Jr. Yeah, he probably don't care.
I mean, I just wouldn't go to the team who got massacred by my former team. I
Camp
would just
Camp was
do that.
probably like Candyland. Florida State camp was probably like Candyland compared to our camp. So he was
Well,
like,
you
you
got
know what?
to.
I'm just gonna go down there and chill, man.
Well, remember, you had to remember something though. Last year they had super soakers spraying them in each other's
Yeah,
faces.
that's what I'm saying.
I
They
mean,
camp was probably like Candyland. They wasn't having bloody Tuesdays. They wasn't cracking heads like Georgia do. So he just probably went down to Florida State. It was like, man, I could live the good life down here.
how you play is how
And
you
get beat by
practice.
Georgia Tech. Yeah,
That's in anything you do. How you play is how you practice. I don't care what sport it
yeah.
is.
I'm just disappointed that he left, man, because we could really use him. I mean, you can never have too many pass rushers. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah. We'll see what happens. They'll get another shot. They'll get Boston College. And if they win, then you'll start seeing them trickle back in.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I mean, I heard Young Seminole earlier. I heard a couple other people earlier, but
Hmm.
it's a lot of folks I haven't heard, man. That I mean, 2 weeks ago, you
That was a replay of Young Seminole from last week.
Yeah,
oh
I
that
heard
was a
that.
replay.
Yeah, it was a replay. But he did come in
Oh,
though. Shout out to Young Seminole because he did come in now. He did come in. He did.
but
So
I'm
I give
saying,
him that. But
where's
everybody
the
else,
interview that
Wait,
they had?
wait,
Yeah,
when did he come in?
hmm?
When did he come in here?
No. I'm talking about on that. I'm talking about when we were watching the game that day on our Saturday. Yeah, he came in. Wasn't that Saturday? He came in?
I don't remember. I don't
I
remember
thought
hearing him or seeing from him.
was it?
I don't think
No, that was
that
my
was the
bad.
only person
That
I heard.
was Seminole Wednesday from last week.
The
My
only
bad.
the only Seminole I heard from was Pat.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard none of the loud mouths come in here.
yeah.
None of
Where's
them come
Henry
in here.
Lee? Where is Henry Lee?
Where
He,
Henry Lee, where Corey, where all of them that was sitting there talking.
he went and
Yeah, where's Corey?
signed up for Florida State clown school.
Mm,
Where's
nowhere
Corey?
to be
Where's
found.
Corey, man? Corey had a lot to
They
say. There's a bunch of guys that had a lot to say, man. Where they all at,
I,
man?
now I can understand if you don't come on the show, but normally sometimes they might be in the chat. Nothing.
But they
Because they
probably
already
listening.
knew what was gonna happen.
They probably listening and they punching the air right now.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, hey,
I'm just saying, be careful. They said they wanted Georgia, right? They said they wanted Georgia.
I don't even think they want to even come to that state to do nothing in.
They, they said they no. They said no. We want Georgia. We want to play Georgia.
Don't be a Florida State fan living in the state of Georgia. Oh, please, it's over.
Oh, nah,
You
nah.
might be on suicide. You might be on suicide watch.
See, a couple months ago, I seen a few Florida State people wearing that gear, but the last 4 days, I haven't seen any.
You ain't. Because not only did the big brother of Georgia take their ass out and beat the hell out of them, then you got the little brother that's sitting up there with the blackjack that took him out
So what you're
and beat him
saying is
straight up.
all Florida State gear is on clearance now. It's a clearance, 90% off
Sarge, that
on
stuff
all
been on
Florida State
clearance
gear.
ever since. I done went to the Goodwill and found Florida State stuff, please.
Oh man, for real?
Yes.
You found a big old pile of Florida State gear at a bus stop.
And I found an old jersey from like when they was what's the name? It
Oh
was
man,
please, everything was all in the Goodwill.
Man, they Florida.
I I ran out of toilet tissue, so I used it for that. So I mean,
there you go. There you go.
Let's see what the Florida State fans are talking about. Hold on. Since they don't
They
want
on
to
the
talk,
spaces.
yeah, they got a space.
ooh,
Like, I be chilling. Like, don't fuck with me and I ain't bother you. Like, he'll see me in there and he always want to throw a little slick shot. I'm like, bro, I ain't doing this shit with you today. So then, when I bring up money and want to bet, oh, I don't bet on like this. Shut the fuck up then. Don't talk to me.
He sound kind of mad.
Yeah, y'all niggas been the Tally 2 man. Y'all been putting niggas through the table this week. I seen it. Y'all the real Dudley boys. I've been putting niggas through the table this week. Say, oh, look at these niggas living up to their name.
What you talking about, bro? I ain't been doing nothing.
Nah, bitch, I heard you 6:30 in the morning the other night. The other morning. 6:30 in the
That
morning,
nigga,
Keith.
that nigga made me.
Boot it up.
Nah, that shit.
Boot it up.
Who was I going?
Sun wasn't even out.
Who was I going off on?
Somebody in it was a space that 50 was on. It was somebody in that bitch.
Oh, no, like
6 in the morning, you screaming at no like ass.
I wasn't screaming. I did call him poor ass nigga.
He might have been
Screaming at
screaming
no
at
like
6
ass. You put no like through the table.
I
saying
don't like to
nothing.
do that shit. I don't like to talk about money and shit. And then nigga want to start talking. Okay, nigga, then put it up.
No, Ralston done put a bitch through the table today.
Yeah, they can't talk about
And
it.
then
Hotboy J.
I
Hey,
almost
Hotboy
lost
J
it
got a new nickname for
on
y'all though.
what?
He's Ed and Eddie. Cause y'all got Rose.
Fuck that roly poly motherfucker.
Hey, when he said that bitch yesterday, I cried laughing because that's no.
Yeah, they ain't talking about nothing. Let's see what
Nah.
Let's see what
They
Florida.
just laugh. They just laughing to keep from crying.
Florida
You
got
know.
open right now. It's a depth chart. Montreal is back. Let's see what they talking about.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go anonymous. Let's see.
Yeah, because if you don't go anonymous, they're gonna kick you out. So
For tomorrow, Thursday.
yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Jacksonville Friday.
Well, one thing they better not sell
Yeah, around the
Boston
corner,
College
man.
daggone line short.
Oh yeah, we finna be in the Ville in a minute. Y'all
Yeah,
just chill.
boys got some size on them.
Finna be in the Ville. Finna be in the building.
I haven't heard it. Yeah, none of these boys ain't talking about
Campus
football.
finna be crazy.
It's
Hey, they
already
said
crazy. Man,
if
I
they
rode
lose
I
to
through
can
there 2
Boston
imagine. I
days in
was
a
College,
just
they
row.
thinking
know.
that. I was just thinking that's probably already crazy.
Man, 3 days in a row, bro. I rode through there. It's packed. Down University, all the way down, boy. It's like it look like game day every time I ride through there already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was finna go. They were setting up gator walk and everything today when I went through there. But shit, I was gonna go back and go in the stadium and look at it before they close it down tomorrow. But shit, it was just too many people down there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You see what happened when Miami come to town?
I went to Utah
You
for
got
that game last year
these
on
boys
Friday night,
fully
going past
hype,
the stadium in the college. It didn't even look like no
but
football
they
season was
scare
coming.
the players every year though.
It didn't even feel
Oh,
like football until like 2 hours before the game started.
oh
Well, if
yeah,
y'all beat them down,
Steve
At
Spurrier
Utah.
for being
down every
scared.
year.
Yeah, at Utah. Yeah, we was in Utah like damn. We came to the wrong day or something.
yeah. Them people, but you know what? I saw that
It was.
too. It was like they were tailgating all the way on the other side. Like,
Yeah. We kind of noticed that, but even still, like the night before, they ain't had a. I know in games, but they blocking the roads off already type shit.
yeah, they dropped me off
Yeah,
right at the stadium.
yeah. See,
My Uber was able
nah.
to drive
Yeah,
right up
they
to the
ain't talking no
stadium.
football.
Nah.
They talking
To
about how
why if y'all blow them out, man, they gonna be definitely like, nah, we ain't playing y'all but once every 10 years.
to burn the city down.
Well, they gonna have much to burn.
They ain't,
Man,
they
it
ain't,
ain't nothing in
they ain't gonna
Gainesville.
play. They got to play us again next year too. So
Ain't nothing in Gainesville but bars.
if the season go how everybody think it's gonna go, then that's gonna be even worse.
Right.
Oh wait,
It's like it's
wait,
like 2 clubs and 4
right
bars in Gainesville. That's it.
now? They talking about the depth chart. Let's see what they talking about.
Spot. So for Cam Waits to win it, he didn't look great that FSU game, that last game he played, but he also wasn't 100% healthy, coming off a major surgery, major injury.
Couple major
I think
injuries, yeah.
correct. So we'll see how it all plays out. Good matchup. He's gonna get tested for sure in front of Leonard Taylor. So we'll see if he's developing and Sell got him right. Either way, we ready to judge that line this fall for sure.
Yeah, we've got a 6'6" and a quarter, 6'3", 6'4" and a half, 6'6" and 6.
Did he just say Leonard Taylor? I know
Yeah.
we still got Leonard Taylor playing. Come on. Do better.
If Damian George isn't performing, we see Cam Waits listed as right guard. Do you think that there's a potential situation where you could see Cam Waits moving into right guard and Brendan Crenshaw Dixon moving up to right tackle?
That's a possibility as well. I don't know how well Cam Waits has done. I know he's repped at right guard, but I want to see they got to put Kearney on the field. So I would like if Cam Waits is my right tackle is it's a lot of responsibility at that spot. So I would rather not, fool around and have the shenanigans going at tackle. If you're gonna whiff a little bit, I'd rather be inside than outside. You feel me? So not.
Yeah, they ain't talking about nothing.
Nope.
Miami finna back that shit up.
Man, I'm telling you. I already know my man JD the boss is gonna be going down there. I already know. That's gonna be crazy. All the Metro boys, them boys gonna be ready.
You know what's crazy? Florida State actually put out they put out one of them dramatic cinema of week 0 actually. That shit was crazy. That was sad. They could have kept. They could have sat that week out. they man.
I told you about putting me up there, TTY. No, we stop.
FSU. Oh man. I feel sorry for y'all.
I don't.
Y'all ain't high spirit like y'all used to. Shout out to all the Miami Hurricanes that made a team.
Yes, sir.
Pro team. Shout out to all the Hurricanes that's currently on the roster. Shout out to all the boys.
Yeah.
Let's see what they saying.
If I'm not mistaken, Florida State and Miami for the quarterback. And so he went to Miami. And so now you got this quarterback who we saw him play out west last year. Now he brings his talents to the ACC. So what is he going to look like with this talent, with this coach? How much success can he have? Because I honestly think he could be a Heisman Trophy, not just a Heisman Trophy candidate. He could be invited to New York, Greg. That's how much I think when you look at Cam, you look at this offense, and you look at the numbers he could put up in the ACC and the spotlight that's going to be on him. We could be looking at one of the 3 or 4 finalists for the Heisman Trophy, especially if he gets off to a good start in this 3:30 window on ABC on Saturday.
Yeah, big opportunity for him. And I mean, I think he's the real deal. I think he's awesome. I'd be shocked if he played poorly on Saturday. And if he does, that's a testament to what Florida's done on defense to grow on that side of the ball.
Y'all hear that, FSU fans? Y'all talking about we be hyping up Cam Ward. The whole world hyping up Cam Ward. So there y'all go.
It's just pathetic. It's pathetic. Boy, T2Y, I'm gonna tell you right now, one of the couple of the guys at my job, man, they Florida State fans. And I know I told y'all one about when they faced Boston College last time. Bro, my young homie, he's a Florida State fan. I walked in there and I was like, wonder where Reek at? Man, Reek came through that door. You would have thought somebody shot his puppy. Oh, that man was sad, bro. That man was sad. I had to go get him a water. He sat down there, bro, and was just sitting there like, man, I don't know what happened to my team, man. What went wrong?
I need to go check on my boy Shane.
Telling you, better go check on your loved ones now.
I need to check on my boy Shane. I almost forgot about my dog.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Other homeboy that I told you about with Boston College, and he was like, man, what? Then I came back, and he had to go take his heart medicine. Man, that man used FMLA. He didn't want to even come into work, bro. I'm like, come on now. Really?
I need to find my boy Shane.
So I just I don't know, man. I think Florida State gonna beat Boston College. I think I'm right about this one though, T2. But
I gotta find
we'll
my
see.
boy Shane. I know
Yeah,
he had something to say.
yeah.
The problem is I can't remember his damn last name. I gotta find my boy Shane, man. My boy be funny as hell. He be going funny as hell with these Florida State videos.
Man. Hell, dog. I'm about to get ready to get up off of this drink, man, because I gotta get ready for work at 4:30. Come quick, bro. But I'm gonna holler at you though, bro. But you did a good job on the YouTube takeover, man. That was good right there though, man. I seen you on there, bro. But I pray you get that daggone 5K, bro. Oh boy, I hope you get that shit.
Yeah, appreciate it, both.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah, man.
I gotta
Yeah,
find my
man.
dog Shane.
Huh?
I gotta find Shane. I know he dropped the video. I just know it.
Man.
Damn.
Well, before I go, you think Zozuchi really gonna become a Kane fan, man?
No, of course not.
Oh my God.
Damn, what's my boy? Shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember my boy.
Damn.
Damn, I can't
Yeah.
remember my boy name on Facebook.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, man. I'm about to get ready to go. Have a good night, man. Go Canes, man. All right.
I gotta find my boy Shane. Ah man. Man, appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Oh, Ray, what's going on, my boy? Two back down, y'all in real trouble. We ain't worrying about Montreal. Montreal ain't practiced all off season. We ain't worrying about him. We finna beat the brakes off of y'all. Florida fans, we finna beat the brakes off y'all. We finna beat y'all into submission. We ain't worried about nothing y'all got going on. Y'all depth chart is trash too. Depth chart trash. Let me go ahead and put your score prediction up there so I could go ahead and know what to come back to after we beat the brakes off y'all. When we done beating Florida, y'all gonna need government cheese. Damn, I'm trying to find my boy Shane. Where my dog Shane? Yeah, but anyways, appreciate y'all. See, Ray, I can't trust you, Ray. First it was 28-10. Now it's 31-17. You can't even make up your mind, Shane. You can't even make up your mind, Ray. I can't take you serious. I can't take you serious. You were better off coming in here and telling me that Boston College was gonna beat Florida State 31-17. You were better off doing that. I think, to be honest with you, Florida State and Florida might be the same team in 2024. Y'all might be the same team. That game at the end of the season, shoot. trash versus garbage. So, but anyway, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I said, FSU fans, I guess we just gonna enjoy y'all being silent. You know, when FSU is silent, that's a good thing. You know, a lot of pollution ain't being put out in the world because they just be talking a bunch of crazy nonsense, bunch of garbage, telling us all these lies about their team, how good they really is when they not. Yeah, so I'll catch y'all next week. Actually, catch y'all this weekend. Catch y'all on Friday and this weekend. I'm out. All right. Actually, catch y'all tomorrow.